Hey boss, got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head? Right, forgot about that. Though, shock and disbelief's a good way to put it. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
Hat er Schulden?
Clyde's waiting for us on Scylla. What he's doing on an asteroid, I can't begin to imagine. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
Was hättest du jetzt gemacht, wenn du kein Schiff hättest, mit dem du gerade kostenlos durch die Gegend fliegen kannst? Ja. Aber Nein sagen? Okay. Wir fliegen mal zu Phineas. Phineas.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Das ist nicht mal klein. Nicht mal mini. Okay, das macht Lärm. Wir nehmen Pavati und Felix mit. Jo. Joka kippt sich gleich mal eine in die Binde.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud.
Ja, erzähl doch, was ist denn los? Hey, nur Müll rumfliegen. Wir können ja gar nichts klauen. Oh doch.
Wow, you got that?
Warte, was machst du in der Ecke da? Komm da raus. Es fällt auf. Oh, da ist ein kaputtes Schiff. Okay, ja, das muss repariert
I'm
werden.
just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Hättest du dran denken können, als du uns gerettet hast, dass wir auch mal vorbeikommen dann. Warum hockt er hinter Glas? Der vertraut uns echt nicht, ne? Bubbles! Hey! Süß.
You know that escape pod has a 12% risk of catastrophic failure. Quite safe by Halcyon standards.
Vier Jahrzehnte.
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%. Ah, your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, you know, in case you were prone to vomiting.
Ja. Ist auch nicht so gut. Und nö, eingefroren. Wir können jetzt auch Sachen mitnehmen. Ha! Warum hat er so viele Roboter hier rumliegen? Und so viel Essen. Oxycomp? Ach so, das war keine Waffe, das waren hier Milchzeugs. Okay, er schreibt noch mit jemandem. Hm?
Careful, that's my communications terminal.
Ja.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting. If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony. Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find. Something about being discontinued due to severe adverse reactions. It's fine. You'll be stealing the chemicals, not ingesting them. You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway. Of course, of course. What's on your mind? Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Okay. Er vertraut uns nur 23,7%. Sehr schade. Sehr schade. Naja. Ich vertraue nur 23%. Pff. Alter Kram.
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Okay, die beiden schießen wieder. Sehr gut. Byzantium ist auf Terra 2. Okay. Und die Mission, wo wir hin wollten mit Nuka. Die ist wo? In Edgewater. Okay.
Captain, I'm receiving an urgent docking request from another vessel.
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service. Delivery is guaranteed within standard margins of certainty. I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. With your permission, I'll see it transferred to your ship. It's a parcel, ma'am. I certainly shall. I have an exceedingly short memory. I'm sending a technician over to deliver your parcel. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne. An HPS certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures. On behalf of HPS, I'd like to remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement, or unseemliness to your parcel. Thank you for your patience, and please remember HPS for all of your future parcel-related needs.
Wir haben ein Päckchen bekommen. Wo ist es?
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left to the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money, was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
Well, that fellow certainly seemed trustworthy.
I don't mean to sound prim, Captain, but there's gotta be a better way to ask someone to do you a favor.
I just want to say, we gotta take this job. This is the closest I ever been to starring in a serial drama. Only thing we're missing is a couple cameras and a soundtrack.
At least this won't be boring.
Lucky Montoya owed Captain Hawthorne a considerable debt. I believe this is what humans refer to as payback. Captain, the message contains landing coordinates for a small asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. It was recently registered to a Wilhelmina Ambrose. He was an old friend of Alex Hawthorne's. Lucky Montoya had a statistically significant tendency to encounter situations of extreme danger.
Well, yeah. I doubt this guy lost his arm filling out paperwork.
He was also the 4th best paid freelancer in the system. There are several hundred freelancers operating in Halcyon. Considering the numbers, Mr. Montoya ranked among the top percentile. This had less correlation with his measured aptitudes, which rank at or below average, than with a pattern of fortunate circumstances. I have transferred the coordinates for Ambrose Manor to your navigation terminal. We can travel there when you are ready.
Okay.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this,
Nice. Das ist wohl dann das nächste DLC. Yep. Murder on Iridianus und Peril on Gorgon. Das sind die DLCs. Das will ich aber für den Schluss aufheben, wenn euch das nicht stört. Und vielleicht fahren wir mal zu Groundbreaker. Gehen eine Badewanne holen und eine Waffe. Typische Shoppingliste. Moment, nee. Wo sind wir gerade? Wir sind ja hier nicht ohne Grund hergekommen. Sie brauchen wir. Nehmen wir Pavati. Mit Pavati kennt ihr hier aus. Wir waren ja hier wegen den zwei. Ja, nee. Das machen wir zuerst. Sorry. Tagebuch. Karte. Da waren wir schon mal. Können wir hinlaufen, oder?
You some sort of freelancer?
Ist er neu? Wo ist er hin? Ah, ums Eck. Nice.
Great work.
Dass ich hier vorher nicht eingebrochen bin.
Easy.
Also hier drin sein dürfen wir, aber... Das Knacken wahrscheinlich nicht, ne? Oh, lala. Gibt's den anderen noch? Tatsache. Was ist mit der Stadt? Gibt's die noch? Die Wachen sind noch da. Da sind noch Leute. Hier ist nichts besser geworden. Die stehen immer noch alle einfach nur da rum. Okay, krass. Ja dann. Weiter. zu der kleinen Siedlung. Also die waren vor uns hier. Da hättest du echt viel Pech haben können. Es hätte nämlich sein können, dass sie, während wir hier sind, da gewesen sind. Und wir sie einfach umgehauen hätten.
You can see the whole world from here.
Oh oh. Ach, das hier ist Teil vom Thermalkraftwerk, ne? Hier wollte ich ja gar nicht hin. Ich wollte ja... Ist voll verlaufen hier jetzt. Das ist der Siedlung da hinten. Au. Schön, wie wir ja quasi alles ausgelöscht haben hier. Was? 300 oder was? Bist tot. Hör auf zu reden. Meine Güte. Okay. Hier ist das Kraftwerk. Cool, cool. Und hier, da waren wir aber schon, oder? Oder kamen wir da irgendwo einfach nicht rein?
I'd wager this is the outpost.
Ja.
Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it. Hey, take a gander. The door's busted. Oh no. Oh no. What did you do?
Oh, Nyoka. I'm so sorry.
Gnade mir das Gesetz, aber Anderson hat recht. Wir hätten diesen Auftrag nie annehmen sollen. Ich dachte, Monarch sei hart, aber das ist unerträglich. Alle hier sind entweder blind oder benebelt oder was weiß ich. Die Städte lassen uns ohne einen Arbeitsvertrag überhaupt nicht ein. Ich kann nicht mal jemanden finden, um eine Nachricht zu versenden. Bei all den kompetenten Leuten hier sitzen wir und wir sitzen fest. In der Heimat mussten wir für jede Mahlzeit kämpfen, weil es keine Mahlzeit gab, wenn man sich nicht selbst machen konnte. Hier gibt es Essen im Überfluss, aber niemand darf es dir geben. Wir haben uns das notwendig zusammengeklaubt, ja, wie immer wir können. Anderson ist kurz davor, sich einzuschreiben, seinen Lebensbessers Choice zu machen, und damit er wieder heiß duschen kann. Na, Clara ist besten Architekten, dass dich dieser Schreiben nie erreicht. Doch falls es das tut, möchte ich dir sagen, dass es mir leid tut. Anderson und ich haben Mist gebaut. Wir haben den Auftrag nicht Bits wegen angenommen. Wir taten es auch nicht, weil die Drucklos so cool klangen. Wir taten es, weil wir raus wollten. Monarch ist ein Höllenloch. Wir waren es leid zu leiden. Wir waren den Raptino-Eintopf und des Schwefelgestanks leid, den keine Seife wird nicht gehen sollen. Ich dachte nur, vielleicht gäbe es da draußen etwas Besseres. Du fehlst mir, Kleiner. Plünderer am Tor. Anderson ist verblutet. Ich bin auf dem Weg dorthin. Ich lasse nicht zu, dass sie mich kriegen. Nicht lebendig. Ich habe gesehen, wozu diese Monster imstande sind.
I don't... They were... That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. Ugh. Or to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister. At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I think I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth. Yeah, maybe. I'm used to disappointment. She was still so naive as to let it hurt her every time it happened. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick. No, we need a plan. You may be a capable sort, but so are my friends. I ain't making that mistake twice. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
Aber die haben wir doch gerade eben gemacht. Ha. Okay. Also drucklos, oder wie heißen die? Das Steinmonster halt.
Town's been dark a while now. Could be a mechanical trying to sabotage us. Go on. You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you, scanning you with its murderous oculars. Mechanicals have been programmed to eliminate the human race. They've been programmed to replace us. First, they will rob us of our jobs. And once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives.
Armer Kerl. Er weiß es nicht besser. Aber er ist schon ein Roboter. Ein Roboter der Konzerne. Okay, Pavati.
Not today, Sam. I am not in the mood for a deep clean. Oh, all right. Some culprit, who shall not be named, spilled Rizzo's lemon slap on my console.
Ich war's nicht. Skillern in dem Moment. Wir haben Fähigkeiten. So. Und, ach nee. Tagebuch. Bring Phineas Wissenschaftswaffe an dich. Bringe die Wissenschaftswaffe der Groundbreaker an dich. Und Pflegeprodukte. Sehr schön. Auf zur Groundbreaker.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Nice. Wir gehen mit Party und New Yorker. Will New Yorker vielleicht Ausgehklamotten anziehen? Oder nee. Für der Bodyguard neben uns zwei Mädels, ja. Sieht gut aus.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late. I think I got just the thing, my dear. A few years back, Auntie Cleo's put out a home makeover kit, and I snagged a couple for myself. High-grade shampoo and conditioner, scrubby brush, a nice lotion, that sort of thing. I still got 'em, too.
What's the scrubby brush for?
Cleaning around your nails, sweetheart. Gets the engine grease out. Makes your hands soft. Most folk don't got the time. Or bathtubs for such, me included. I'll let you have one on clearance. You want rosish, mock apple and cinnamon, or refurbished ship?
Moment. Vage Rose, wenn es um Romantik geht, dann verfehlt der Klassiker nie seine Wirkung. Wie wäre es mit Pseudo-Apfel und Zinszimt? Pavati ist schließlich so zuckersüß wie ein Apfel. Ach du Scheiße. Eine Ingenieurin steht vermutlich auf frische, gescheuertes Metall und so. Pavati entscheiden lassen?
Oh, gosh. We never talked about what kind of smells she likes. I think pretty much every spot on Groundbreaker just smells like old socks.
It comes down to what sort of intent you got. If I was looking to do a spy job over in engineering, I'd be safe with refurbished ship. Now, if I was a young thing trying to come on all precious-like, I'd probably go with rosish. But if I was doing it for my own self, I'd pick mock apples and cinnamon.
I guess you could eeny-miny-moe it?
Take your time, dear. A lady's scent says a lot about her.
Ja, okay.
We didn't have anything rosish in Edgewater. I heard it smells real pretty, though.
I'll just wrap that up for you, since it's for a special occasion.
I'll pay for that, ma'am. Thanks for being so helpful.
You're welcome, dear. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Yep. So. Dann haben wir das abgehakt auf der Einkaufsliste. Die Waffe ist auch hier.
It's almost time for today's episode. Won a charming copper kettle off that girl.
Die hat eine Waffe? Nee. Was habe ich gemacht? Nein, das wollte ich nicht. Wie? Ach so, wenn ich was verkaufe, kann ich es hier wieder rückkaufen. Was habe ich denn jetzt gekauft? Ich weiß es gar nicht. Moment. Ist das jetzt gerade eben gewesen? Hoffentlich. Moment, wir speichern zuerst einmal. Schön speichern. Ja. Zurück, Spielstand laden. Den hier. Ja. Das war, als wir fertig gekauft haben, ne? Ja. Nice. So. Jetzt wieder Tagebuch. Waffen aus endloser Leere. Der Crownbreaker an dich. Das führt wirklich... Führt einen wirklich... Genau, das ist zum Schiff und zu Phineas Wells Waffe.
It's almost time for today's episode. Straight to the point, eh? All right then. That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss June Lay. Go right ahead. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Hm. Er würde nicht zufälligerweise irgendwo rumfliegen. Hm. Und hier komme ich wohl an nichts. Das hier würde Sam sehr freuen. Und wo sind wir? Polizeistation? Der Krankenstation? Nee, nee. Das brauchen wir nicht. Wir brauchen eine Waffe. Warum kann ich mit ihr da nicht einfach drüber reden?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon. The scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game.
Mist. Okay, nochmal zu ihr.
If you're here for this... Want a charming copper cat...
Das ist die aber nicht. Nee.
Gracious. I was just sitting down. Straight to the point, eh? Oh, I also...
I'm not sure that's entirely.
That's half... But that... Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Gracious. Straight to the point. Anytime.
Warum kann ich mit ihr dann nicht drüber reden? Und wo ist die Rest-and-Go-Schlüsselkarte? Pestbeseitigung hier. Meine Güte. Okay. Dann... Nichts Neues. Keine neuen Bösewichte, die wir schnappen können. Okay. So, Pavati muss ja jetzt erstmal hier, ne? Nein? Okay, sie steht einfach da rum. Gut. So, lesen wir uns das doch mal durch jetzt hier. Tagebuch. Die Protokolle auf Horsons Terminal erwähnen Gerüchte von der Crownbreaker über einen Wissenschaftler, der damit geprahlt hat, eine mächtige Waffe zu erforschen. Vielleicht findet sich auf der Station weitere Hinweise. Ein weiteres Protokoll von Horson erwähnt Gladys Laden bei seiner Suche nach alten Aufzeichnungen. Anscheinend hat der Schmuggler dort öfter eine heiße Spur gefunden. Okay. Also, Phineas hat ja in seinem Labor eine Waffe. Lass doch da mal nochmal hinfliegen.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab. Stay safe out there.
Und wir nehmen mal keinen mit. Müssen wir da mit ihm reden? Oder was machen wir da? Nee.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find the target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Bubbles gefällt's auch. Geschrumpft zu werden. So. Also Gladys will einfach nicht mit uns reden darüber. Vielleicht muss einfach noch irgendwas passieren, damit sie mit uns redet. Schade, schade, schade.
So I was watching this serial the other night, yeah? I don't want to ruin the surprise. Let's just say it involved a whole mess of tossball players and the biggest manta queen I ever saw.
Oh gosh, I wish you'd waited for me. Let me see that too.
Tja, was machen wir jetzt?
I've shut off the visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters, so you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like.
Hm, das glaube ich dir nicht. Das sagst du einfach so. Das sagst du einfach so. Okay. Dann... Waffen aus einem Endlosen. Ja.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Wen nehmen wir mit? Jawohl. Die beiden. Jetzt einfach nochmal hingehen. Ich weiß es nicht. Vielleicht müssen wir auch einfach den Safe knacken, den sie hat. Aber dann ist sie ja böse.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Vielleicht haben wir die Waffe schon gefunden und wieder verkauft.
Hands off the lady, all right?
Move along.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me? Straight to the point, eh? All right then, on you go. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. If you're here... I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Haben wir nicht genug? Steht da? In der Fraktion, in der sie ist, haben wir nicht genug Punkte, oder?
Down they go!
Oh, ist einfach gestorben. Okay. Haben wir eine Mission bei ihr? Könnte das der Fehler sein? Ich weiß nicht, wer da jetzt...
I think I heard something.
What do you think you're doing?
That queen ain't gonna go down easy. I can't wait. What's up?
It's almost time for today. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Hä?
Caution! Infestation encroaching!
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt the regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. And now for a special word from Chairman.
Greetings, hard-working citizens of Halcyon. In these profitable times, we need only look to one another to find examples of honest labor and earnest work ethic. But there are those who swindle their way through life.
Damit haben wir jetzt diese Mission verloren. Richtig. Okay. Guides von der Groundbreaker, Suche in der Halcyon-Kolonie nach Wissenschaftswaffen. Auf dich allein gestellt. Also, das hier war schlecht. Ja. Wir müssen also warten, bis sie Infos für uns hat. Das heißt, wir müssen... Irgendwas haben wir noch related zu ihr. Irgendeine Mission, die wir machen müssen. Hallo Gladys. Schön, dass du noch lebst. Hör zu. Gut. Dann, ja. Können wir da auch nichts machen. So, Pavati. Wie sieht's aus?
Miss Nyoka's so capable, you hardly notice how sad she looks. It's a shame about what happened to that lucky fella. Maybe finishing what he started will help put his spirit to rest. Not a word. And I've been sticking my nose in every one of our stately ladies' crannies, stem to stern. Oh, law. That sounds untoward, don't it? That ain't what I meant. Point is, Captain, Mr. Hawthorne left all kinds of scribblings behind panels and under consoles, but ain't a lick of it mentioned Mr. Lucky. So whatever they got up to in the past must have been really extra secret. And lots of fun. It sure is lonely out here on the edge of the colony. Anything could happen, and ain't no one gonna come to help us. Alrighty. You change your mind, you just holler. You know, whoever wired this ship up had no idea what they were doing. Oh, you mean Sam? He's just the sweetest, ain't he? A real charmer, my dad'd say. Nah, but I've been thinking on one. Gotta get to know him better, I think. Maybe ask him what he prefers. It ain't nice to give folks a nickname without him giving you the okay first, you know? Of course, that don't stop Felix. Oh, let me see.
War doch dabei.
Wow, some kind of flower? Rose-ish. Huh. I never smelt nothing like a rose before. It's kind of intense. But Junlei's intense, so maybe that suits. In her messages, Junlei said her mama used to make this dish for Monarch. Dustback casserole. Salt tuna and xenogold needle mushrooms. And then for dessert, there's a thing called, sweetheart cake. It's made with almond paste and wax gourds. There's gotta be some place in Stellar Bay that can bake a casserole. And I heard tell there's a Rizzo's town near there called Cascadia what specializes in sweets. Thanks, Captain. I know I'm asking an awful lot, but I'm sure it's gonna be worth it.
Besorge einen Dustbag-Auflauf. Wo? Waren wir da schon? Monarch, ja. Also egal wo. Jetzt müssen wir den Kuchen finden.
We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
Ach du Jemine. So. Dann die üblichen Verdächtigen. Haben die da auch einen Gemischtwarenladen, der Kuchen verkauft oder wie?
What do you think of the unreliable Parvati?
There's always something to fix, and it's neat working in the Aether. I always took Atmo for granted. Now, if I drill through the hole, we all suffocate. Exciting, you know?
I'm not sure I wanted to know that. Being in space sets me on edge enough.
You know about stellar emissions? Actually, I probably shouldn't tell you about those. I mean, not unless you want to know how we're all likely to get spacers lung.
Right. Okay. When we get back to the ship, I'm drinking this conversation right out of my recollection.
Hallo.
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit. Most people don't. Besides, this place is enough to try anyone's nerves. Where should I begin? With the oversized mantisaurs? Or perhaps the rats spewing acid at our walls? The board was right. This place isn't fit for human habitation, and I was a fool for staying. Sanjar, of course. He had all these glorious ideas about how he'd run Monarch. Rest periods between every work shift. No shift more than 10 hours long.
You company folk are all the same. Choose to stay, then complain about the choice you've made.
How was I supposed to know it'd turn out like this? It all sounds wonderful, until you realize there's only a few centimeters of repurposed steel between you and the deadliest creatures in the galaxy. I could do with a few kilometers of cold vacuum, but that spaceship is flown. Only every day. But in case you haven't noticed, we don't exactly get ships on a regular basis. yours notwithstanding. And even if I did scrape together enough to buy passage out with sublight, which would mean reaching Fallbrook without getting eaten, shot, or dissolved into green goo, what then? Nothing. That's what. Because I've been stuck here running this dump of a diner for years. So even if I could get out of here, no one's gonna hire me. Was there something else? Or did you just want to mock me? That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back, before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
Oh, yikes. I can't cover this much, Captain.
You got it. I got all the ingredients. Should only take about an hour in the oven. There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
My belly's gurgling just to smell it, Mr. Raymond. Thank you so much.
A pleasure to help such a charming young lady.
Ja, und 3000 Bits.
My tum's rumbling just smelling that casserole.
Dafür.
The dustback casserole Mr. Raymond made smells incredible. Oh, I kind of want to take a little taste. But I'm gonna be strong. Now look how cute these cakes from Cascadia are. Someone even traced little hearts in them. I guess that settles dinner. Thanks for hauling me all over creation, Captain. If there's leftovers, they're all yours. I got this nice meal all planned out with music, and I got that soap to scrub up with, but I don't got nothing nice to wear, Captain.
Oh. Es hört nicht auf.
I don't have a head for fashion, and I can't really picture myself in something clean and pretty. There's this place I heard of in Byzantium, Jolicoeur's Haberdashery. I bet I could find something nigh on perfect at a place like that.
Okay, das ist, glaube ich, so eine Frauenmission. Ich fühle hier nichts. Ich weiß nicht, wie es euch geht, aber wenn ich Shoppingtour höre, dann fängt mein Herz nicht an zu rasen. Es ist einfach...
Vicar would say it's the universal equation at work. I reckon it's just that 90% of everything that ain't crap is in Byzantium. I know this is all a little crazy, Captain, but I think it's gotta be this place. I saw the lady who runs it on Aetherwave, and, well, she made everybody she dressed feel better. Confident.
Ja, das kostet wahrscheinlich alles 10.000 Bits.
Thanks, Captain. I know I've been asking a lot, but you help me out every time. You're the best.
Ja. Ja. Aber für dich mache ich das nicht. Für dich suchen wir noch irgendwelche Medaillons. Die wir jetzt übrigens noch abgeben müssen, oder? Da mussten wir noch eine Waffe suchen. Wo ist denn das? Nicht hier, oder? Nee. Das ist nicht hier. Dann müssen wir wieder aufs Schiff. Dann lass das doch machen. Bei der nächsten Folge, ne? Aber jetzt nicht mehr. Schon sehr spät. Lalala. Okay. Okay. Skiller. Tragische Trooper. Harlows Basis. Landeplatz von Scylla. Krass. Also fliegen wir in der nächsten Folge nach Scylla. Ist das ein Asteroid? Sieht so aus, ne? Der hat so ein paar Trümmer um sich rum. Könnte spannend werden. Schaltet wieder ein. Haut rein.